Hi guys, let's talk about privacy coins. I think it's a very interesting topic, one that we need to talk about more often, not just when we have people like the French National Assembly finance head talking about wanting to ban privacy coins. But let's talk about it. At least let's cover why he wants to ban privacy coins, and then I'm going to give you my opinion when it comes to privacy coins. And I would love to hear from you, what do you think about privacy coins? Are you afraid to invest in them simply because you're afraid that eventually, yes, they could be banned? So the head of the finance committee of France National Assembly, Eric Ward, actually wants to ban privacy coin pretty much for the exact same reason they previously wanted to ban Bitcoin. Tax evasion, fraud, and money laundering. But we know how this went. Bitcoin, they couldn't beat it, and therefore they joined. There are actually some countries that cryptocurrency is banned, but let's be honest, there are people in these countries that actually are using cryptocurrency despite the fact that it is banned, because it's decentralized. You can't truly ban something that is decentralized. Yeah, you can try to do so, but you can't really do it. If you think that you can ban it completely, I think you're in for a rude awakening. Also, to say that you want to ban cryptocurrency for tax evasion, fraud, and money laundering, I think is stupid, because those three things were not invented when privacy coins were invented. They began pretty much when money began, and they will continue to do so, even if for some crazy reason privacy coins, for example, were to be banned. Tax evasions, fraud, and money laundering will continue. But in one sentence he's saying that privacy coins should be banned, but in the next sentence he is actually saying that they cannot be left unregulated. So therefore I think it all comes down to the fact that they want to continue to control people's finances. They want to know everything, and that's pretty typical for governments. I don't think they're going to be very successful to begin with, because if they want to ban privacy coins, then they have to find a way to ban Bitcoin. The reason I say that is because if Bitcoin was to exist, and if I want to buy privacy coins, I can do so simple. I buy Bitcoin and then I buy privacy coins via decentralized exchanges, places like local Bitcoin, peer-to-peer transfers. As a matter of fact, even now, people that want to do things privately, for example, what they're doing is, they're using gift cards to convert money into cryptocurrency. What they do is they will go in the shop, for example, they will buy $100 gift card cash, then they will sell the gift card towards cryptocurrency. Someone will sell them the cryptocurrency, they will give them the number of the gift cards, and the transaction has occurred pretty much privately, without any trace, without knowing who did it and who actually transferred those money. And that's why I say it is impossible to truly ban cryptocurrency and privacy coins. But I also think that he is looking at privacy coins the wrong way. When it comes to privacy coins, what's important is not just the fact that it's a private coin, but also the utility behind the privacy coin. That is what is very important. For example, governments can use it, hospital, banks, police, and many other use cases where privacy coins can be very valuable, and especially the blockchain. One example, for instance, is the election that were held last year in Thailand, where they used the Zcoin blockchain. If you're not familiar with Zcoin, it's a privacy coin that will be linked down below. You can check it out. This was a national election. 127,000 votes were casted. It was deemed very successful and proved how important privacy coins are, and also the privacy blockchain. You also must remember that people do value their privacy. You can't take that away. People want to store their wealth safely, privately, without other individuals knowing, for safety reasons, for example. So therefore people will continue to buy privacy coins, and you can't truly do that as good with Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin, for example, and Bitcoin Cash are trying to introduce a little bit of privacy, but they can't really do it as good as those privacy coins. Many people also with high net worth, they value their privacy. Let's be honest, if you have lots of money, you don't want people to know that, and you want your your net worth, your high net worth, be stored safely, where you do have control, and it's private. Also, we must remember that in a world where we're moving towards cashless society and the governments are starting to share data with each other on banking balances and transactions, for example, common reporting standard, I'll put a link down below. There are less and less places for people to actually secure their money privately. Many times you have to trust some dodgy offshore bank whom you're worried that it may just disappear tomorrow or shut down. Now, we also must remember that, of course, when it comes to privacy coins, it's not just for rich people to store well, it's for everyone. But if we can even succeed with that, I think we will be okay. Like, for example, gold. Let's not forget what happened recently with Venezuela. They were storing their gold in United Kingdom. They want to take it out of the United Kingdom, and the United Kingdom said no. So I think there is really a need of for privacy coins and their uses for the future. I think they weren't too keen, as I mentioned already, on Bitcoin, these politicians and other influential people. But as I mentioned, they gave up on it. They've realized there is definitely importance, there is definitely need of it, and the same things will eventually occur with privacy coins. People must value their privacy. If you get people not valuing their privacy, you're pretty much gonna end up having what currently is happening, for example, in China. They accepted it, and now every aspect of their life it is monitored, and it's crazy. So for that reason, I don't think privacy coins will actually be banned. They're going to try to regulate it, just like we're going to have pretty much the whole cryptocurrency space being regulated. But as a matter of fact, for me personally, I actually think eventually we may have governments, as I mentioned, hospitals, banks, police, and many other, for example, companies and entities using privacy coins because it's needed. Privacy is very important in this world, and it's not going anywhere. And we have now privacy coins with very good blockchains which can do the job for those governments, and as well as for influential people, and for pretty much everyone that is valuing their privacy. I think would agree that we need privacy coins, and they're not going anywhere. Well, that's it from me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's very important to me, I think, because this is the future, without a doubt. Privacy is very important. We are seeing it already being implemented. People are searching for it. This is why they're going for offshores. This is why they're going, for example, and putting their money in Swiss banks and many other things. And privacy coins can do this, in my opinion, a lot easier, a lot safer, and people can be in control of their money. Let me know what you think. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Are you afraid of investing into privacy coins because of the fear of privacy coins being banned? And have I changed your mind, and now you're realizing that okay, maybe privacy coins would not be banned, but it will be a hurdle until we get it all sorted out. That's it for me. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one.